So, last weekend was the official Vanguard Alpha for PlayStation. Luckily, we both have a PlayStation. I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky, but we got to play
I think that's unlucky.
So, we'll start. We're gonna basically in this video we're gonna cover our negatives, positives, what we hope for the game, what we think they should change, and pretty much just like a whole overview of what we thought, of all of our thoughts about Call of Duty Vanguard. So, we'll start with the positives. This is a very short list, maybe not even a list at all. But do you have any positives, Clevin?
I don't think for me I do. Well, actually, there was one thing when I got into the game that I liked.
Yeah.
And it was the music.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even remember what it sounded like. But I remember I got in the game and I was like, oh, this is pretty nice. I think that's about it. I mean, to be honest.
One positive that I remember is that the sky had color in it, at least in the Champion Hill.
The sky was blue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Like Modern Warfare, the sky is like gray.
Yeah. So that was a positive right off the bat.
I think, what about like subjective or objective? Like, you know, like not opinionated. Do you think there's anything that's actually good about it so far? I think the game mode is kind of like unique. I don't really like it, but I think the game mode's unique.
I think it's unique, which could make it good, but at the same time, it's the way that, because like it kind of promotes camping, so I think even objectively, it's still not a positive.
Well, no, I think it could be changed too. I think there could be modifications to it.
Yeah.
But it's something creative, if you think about it.
That's true.
That's good. Creative alpha. You gotta realize it's also an alpha, so there's lots of things that can change. Actually, when we talk about the alpha, we gotta realize that there's a lot of things that could change.
Yeah. So, moving, or anything else you want to add to the positives?
No.
Okay, then. Moving on to the long list of negatives. Start us off, Clevin.
Well, there's plenty of things I could say here.
Well, what's the biggest
Let's start with something that's unique, okay? Because I think a lot of the negatives are the same as Modern Warfare because it's the same engine.
Yeah.
So I'll start with something that's unique to the engine, and that's the footsteps.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely are going to be changed. Because although I don't think footsteps should be as loud as they were in Modern Warfare, even though they were loud and quiet at the same time. Sometimes you hear a guy coming up the stairs like 3 buildings over, and other times you don't hear a guy right behind you walking in the doorway. The footsteps in that game, I don't even know if I heard a footstep the whole time we played the alpha. I don't think they should be that quiet. If you heard footsteps, that guy was like right behind you,
like in your butthole.
Yeah, but that I don't think that should be a thing.
But I forgot about Ghost was one positive, how they made it so you have to be moving for it to work.
Yeah, which was a problem with camping.
Yeah, so I forgot about that.
Modern Warfare. That is a positive, yeah. But that's also kind of expected. Modern Warfare was the first game. I guess that's good because they're in the same engine and they still changed that. What's another thing that's unique to the engine that you think was a negative? New.
New?
Because we could go over things that were wrong with the Modern Warfare engine and that are wrong with this too.
Okay, well, something new, okay? The gray screen when you get injured.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Well, it wasn't gray. It was like you just couldn't see anything. Yeah. Terrible. Like, I know Modern Warfare had that problem. Remember in the Modern Warfare early days, your screen completely grayed out if you were injured?
I didn't play the Modern Warfare early days.
Oh, I did. It used to be if you got shot, your screen went gray. Just completely gray. Which the game's gray anyway. But think about gray like 2 times as bad.
Yeah.
But in this, you can't see if you get shot. You're already at a disadvantage if you're shot because you're injured. So why should you be at a bigger disadvantage and can't see a single thing?
Exactly.
Another thing that's unique to this engine is the whole nothing is cover thing.
Oh yeah.
Guys shooting through anything.
Paper mache.
Yeah, everything on the map was paper. That is stupid. I think the destructible walls, they say destructible environments and everyone gets excited, but really it's just a couple wooden planks around the map that you can shoot down.
Yeah.
I mean, it might, when we get new maps, maybe there will be other more unique things, but in that alpha, there was literally just a couple like defined walls, you know, like you could tell that was a wall, that's a wall I can shoot down.
Yeah. And also, speaking of the walls, the how you could, like, there was aim assist through walls, and you could see
aim assist through walls, you could see people through walls. It does, yeah, that's terrible. And then when you can shoot through the walls perfectly fine,
yeah,
that leads to the next thing too, that the visibility of the people was terrible.
Yeah, you could barely see the enemies.
You couldn't see the enemy. The only thing you could see of the enemies was the nameplate.
Yeah, that goes with
like
with the color palette too. How it was all dull colors.
Yeah, that kind of goes into Modern Warfare, like similar Modern Warfare graphics. I think that game does not have better graphics than Modern Warfare.
Well, I think you have to remember it's on the alpha too, because they haven't released some of the packs that make it look better. But just the color palette won't get better. It's just
you'd think that it would be a little better in terms of graphics, like a step up, but it's definitely not yet.
Yeah.
Not so far. It's definitely not.
And also
another thing.
Oh, you go.
Yeah.
No, you go.
No, you go. No, okay. I don't. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, so I didn't really notice this when I was playing, but when I'm watching gameplay of it, like, I rarely watch gameplay of it, but I noticed when you're shooting, the bullet flash or whatever at the end of the barrel is so
I think that's what I was going to say. No, I noticed that when I was playing too. And that kind of goes in, I don't think the guns felt good in that game when I was shooting them. And I think the main reason was the recoil was bad, combined with the fact that visibility just sucks in general, combined with the fact that the muzzle flash is so bad.
Yeah, and
it's just you can't see what you're shooting at.
I don't think the weapon balancing was good at either, because like the bow dominated every lobby.
The bar, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no one used anything but the bar. Yeah. Terrible. Enemies literally two-shot you too, and I'm over here getting how many hit markers?
Yeah, with your...
And they had things like incendiary rounds and explosive rounds. I'm worried about how that's going to be balanced, and I don't think that should be a thing.
There were explosive rounds?
Yeah.
For what?
Just the guns. When you upgraded them fully, you literally had explosive rounds on your gun.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was... I don't think that's... I'm worried about that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Especially if that's in an alpha.
In a World War II game?
Yeah. I mean, I think they had some kind of like experimental ammo types back then, but if you get in a multiplayer and everyone's running around with explosive rounds and they're like, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then you slap the anime tracer packs on top of that.
The anime tracer pack, the reflex sight, which they didn't really have back then.
Yeah.
You know? The optics, you know?
Mm-hmm. Might as well just throw a jetpack in there too.
You might as well, since you're ruining historical accuracy anyway.
Yeah.
World War II games should be historically accurate, especially if it's going to be realistic like on the Modern Warfare engine. We haven't really gotten into movement and everything, but that's just because Modern Warfare engine, you know, movement wasn't very good. Yeah. Mounting, terrible. Blind fire, I didn't even use that. I didn't even use it. I used it like once and it was like dumb.
I tried it once and there's like no point in using it, and if there's a camo challenge
there is no point.
Like thank goodness I'm not buying
I can imagine that being hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, I'm not buying it, yeah. Not going for the challenge anyway, but that like I used it once, and it's like, how is this going to be effective against anybody? Because they have to be running in like a straight line towards you perfectly.
Yeah. And then mounting is back, obviously, which that's
Mounts.
a great plus, you know.
Yeah, really promotes the moving around the map.
Well, I think obviously when they made the engine, they didn't have moving around the map in mind. That's why they made it so clunky and stuff.
Literally.
Like,
and when camo challenges are applied to it, it's why I didn't even try Modern Warfare camo challenges. Is that stupid crap like mounting and oh my gosh, I know.
it was kind of weird because they made it super campy, but then the kill streak camo was only 3 kill streaks.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, I would have thought, if you would have told me how the game was going to play out, I would have thought they would have had like 20 kill streak camos. Like, get 20 kill streaks, or get a 20 kill streak in 20 different completed matches.
That'd be terrible.
I bet you
that's gonna be Vanguard. Get a 20 kill streak while blind firing with a sniper rifle 15 times.
In 15 different completed matches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just this game.
So, how
yeah,
would
it's
you...
just...
How would you change it to make it, like, realistically change it?
Realistic changes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would make sure that the attachments... 'Cause did you also hear that there's apparently going to be 10 attachment slots?
What?
For guns. Yeah, apparently there's going to be 10 attachment slots for guns and 71 attachments for the STG.
oh, we got a grip over here that can wipe your butt, a grip that can go to the store for you, a grip that can make you dinner, a grip that reduces recoil, a grip that
reduces recoil, a grip that reduces recoil, a grip that reduces recoil, a sight that's a 3x, a sight that's a 3x, a sight that's a 4x, a sight that's a 2x plus zoom,
a sight that's a 3.1x.
a 3.2x, a sniper scope thermal, a sniper scope non-thermal, a sniper scope thermal edition plus supreme,
a sniper scope black and white thermal, sniper scope night vision,
a 60 round mag, a 65 round explosive round mag, a 65 round incendiary round mag,
a 66 round explosive
an
mag,
FMJ round belt.
Oh gosh. Oh.
A Spetsnaz foregrip. A foregrip, a rear grip, an extra recoil grip, a polymer grip, a edge grip, a barrel grip, a snub grip, snub grip A, a snub grip C.
They're going to have an app store attachment where you can download all different apps. You can check your email on one attachment. You can watch YouTube on another attachment.
In a World War II setting.
While you're sitting there waiting for someone to walk in your lane. Because
while you're aiming down your 20 times scope.
Your 3.1 times sight.
3.1 times special reticle.
Oh my gosh.
But that's just terrible. They would have to balance that out, and I don't think they'd be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, since that's not realistic, since they made all the attachments already, but I would say get rid of like the majority of
obviously fix the aim assist through walls, the shooting through anything you want to, make sure everything's balanced. There's just so many things, and you kind of got to wait to see how many things are broken when the game comes out.
And the new maps need color. They need color. Like,
no, that's not gonna change. It's just,
I know, but realistically, they could add color in the new maps. They did it to the sky, right?
The maps need to be like Euphrates Bridge, like.
Oh yes, the best map in
diverse. Yeah.
No,
That's
maps,
probably they say they're coming out with a ton of maps at launch. They're probably all going to be Euphrates bridges, like just absolute retarded, gigantic, dumb. You know?
Oh yeah, you can count on it. But I was gonna say they need the maps to be smaller maps. They can have a game mode with bigger maps, but they need the 6v6 maps to be smaller. They should have 3 lines or have a simple layout. Like, they can add detail to it, but make it a simple layout so it's easy to move around and play. You see, they're gonna like make it so you can't slide cancel or something. What do you think on that?
I don't know.
I think fine.
You might be able to slide cancel, but well, yeah, I think that's fine actually, to be honest. But
And they said
I know they fixed the thing with tactical sprint where like slide canceling doesn't like fix it, like doesn't regenerate it.
Yeah, and they said you won't be able to drop shot, or someone said that. I don't know how true that is.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. And
I don't think drop shotting should be in Call of Duty. And if it is, you could drop shot if you want. You're just gonna be punished because you're gonna go into hip fire.
yeah, and I think realistically, they could take out mantling and blind fire. Like, they could realistically take those out before the game launches.
Oh yeah, no, I think they keep mantle. I think they're keeping them.
Well, yeah, they are.
Maybe not blind fire, but
realistically,
they could. Oh yeah.
That's what they should change. And obviously, everyone's favorite, skill-based matchmaking, which the
reason we're not buying the game, probably the biggest reason we're not buying the game.
Well, here's what I was thinking. The biggest reasons are Modern Warfare engine combined with Cold War skill-based matchmaking.
God.
That's the worst of both games. The worst part of each game are going to be in one game.
Yeah. I didn't even really think about that.
Like, and then on top of that, the camo challenges are going to suck. It's a World War II game, so you're probably going to get another chrome camo.
Yeah, whatever their mastery camo's going to be.
Absolute garbage. Might as well just, like, give you a wooden camo or something. I don't know.
You get 1 anime chick on your gun for gold camo. You get 2 anime chicks on your gun for diamond camo. You get 3 anime chicks on your gun for mastery camo.
And if you get both mastery camos in the zombies and multiplayer, you get as many as you want. And tracer rounds.
You can plaster them all over the gun.
And tracer rounds.
Yeah. Oh
Anime
yeah, tracer round, incendiary, tracer round, incendiary.
When they hit an enemy, it plays an anime sound. Can you imagine?
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, but honestly, like, why do you need skill-based matchmaking in a Call of Duty? No,
because they care more about the money than they do about their loyal fan base.
Okay, so
simple
here's
as that.
the
That's
deal.
Another video. That's a topic for another video.
Yes, we will do. That is a good one. Good idea. We won't touch on that right now then. But that will be.
This video is actually getting long.
Yeah, I can always
wrap
speed
it up.
Okay, so wrapping it up.
Some...
Any other things that you'd realistically change, or your review? Worst Call of Duty.
I don't
best
think
Call
so.
of Duty?
Just review. I can't say worst Call of Duty yet because it's only an alpha.
Well,
but
for what it's looking like.
It has potential to be, worse than Cold War Modern Warfare, I think.
Yeah. If it keeps going on the road that it's on, then it will be the worst Call of Duty that I've played by far. And that's saying a lot. It would be hard to top Modern Warfare and Cold War. But if you combine their two worst qualities,
that's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so make sure to subscribe. If anyone even makes it this far, we appreciate you. And yeah, so make sure you're subscribed and you share this with a friend, and tell us in the comments what you think of the alpha and your hopes and review of Vanguard if you got to play it. Thanks for watching, and See you in the next one. The next one, talk on skill-based matchmaking or something along those lines. So
Oh yeah.
you won't want to miss that. All right. See you in the next one.
What? No.